Friendship magic. A princess sitting all alone wished for some friends to call her own. Friends to play with, friends to share, friends to show how much they care. Two other princesses would run around together having fun, while she alone was making do with friendly mice and froggies too. They didn't seem to see her there, they didn't seem to know or care that she would like to have the fun they seemed to have, while she had none. And so, for many days that year, she sat and watched the girls play near, and dreamed that she would someday be as happy as they seemed to be. She asked the wizard down the hall to look into his crystal ball and cast a spell upon the girls with flowing gowns and bouncing curls. The wizard peered deep in the glass, then looked upon the little lass who sat before him hopefully, a little froggy on her knee.
"Oh no, my dear, it would not do to try to make them play with you. A friendship force is never true, and friendship has to start with you. If you want to have a friend who will stick by you right to the end, you must treat them the way that you want them to treat you back. It's true. You must be kind, you must be fair. Be honest too, and show you care for what they do and think and feel. Your friends will know your friendship's real."
The princess ran outside to play and test the wizard's words that day. She found the girls under a tree and asked if there was room for 3.
"Sorry, there's no room for you. This branch makes shade for only 2.
They giggled as she walked away to find a quiet place to stay. What good would seeking friendship be if friendships had no room for 3? If wizard's words were really wrong, how could she find where she belonged? She found a bench beneath a tree.
"Perhaps a friend is not for me,"
she said, and sat down mournfully, tears in her eyes she could not see.
"Ouch!"
she heard, and up she rose to gaze down at a pointed nose that poked out from beneath the seat and had been stepped on by her feet. The nose belonged to someone who was by himself and friendless too. A little elf, a little cramped, climbed to his feet from where he'd camped.
"I'm sorry,"
cried the princess fair.
"I did not see you hiding there. And by the way, why was it so that you were hidden near my toe?"
The little elf looked very shy.
"I guess I'm just a bashful guy. I don't have folks to talk to much, or friends with whom to play and such."
The princess looked upon the elf, who was much tinier than herself.
"I feel the same,"
she told him now.
"I thought I could make friends, but how?"
They watched the other children play, then both at once began to say,
"Why couldn't you and I have fun, the 2 of us instead of 1?
And so they both ran off to play and found they each had much to say. The other listened carefully and showed how thoughtful each could be. They each took turns when playing games. They didn't call each other names. They told the truth. They each had fun. Took time to talk, took time to run. And sometimes other kids at play, who saw how kind these friends could stay, would join them in a game or two and treat each other better too. The wizard watched the girl and elf and nodded wisely to himself.
You must treat friends the way that you want them to treat you back. It's true.